Romance has always been a hugely popular theme in dramas, but why? Romances either remind us of love in our life or the type of love we want to have in the future. Most classic dramas involve some kind of love story that's central to the plot. In today's video, we will share a list of top 10 best classic romantic Turkish drama series that you should not miss. So make sure that you watch this video till the end. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Let's get started. Number 10. Valenta. The story based on 1800s era of Ottoman Empire. The story revolves around a Mustafa named detective who is a local police officer. He and his teammates are working hard to keep the peace in the streets of the Ottoman Empire. They are trying to catch the leader of the gun smuggling and organize intelligent plans to disclose the identity of this leader step by step. Mustafa starts to investigate this conspiracy but falls in love with the beautiful daughter of his enemy, conspiring against him. Number 9. Bitterlands. In Bitterlands TV series story, you will watch the legendary love of Züleyha and Yilmaz. The story begins in Istanbul in the 1970s and continues in the fertile land of Jakova, Adana. Adana, by the way, is the city in the southwest of Turkey. A young couple who dreams of marriage and hide their identity to escape from the darkness and fear. For this purpose, one day they escape from Istanbul to Adana. The couple will introduce themselves as a sibling and work on a farm in Adana. However, Demir, the owner of the farm, will fall in love with Züleyha, whereupon the real story of the Turkish drama begins. Number 8. Lawless Lands. The TV series story is about an impossible love between David, who is a worker at a coal mine, and Gulfam, who is the daughter of mine owner. The owner of the mine is a rich man named Malik Bey on the day when it rained a lot. Because of Mr. Malik, who did not heed the warnings, the expected happened and the mine collapsed. David decides to raise his voice against this order. Malik Bey, on the other hand, has also an unexpected offer to David. Gulfam, on the other hand, is Malik Bey's daughter. She grew away from the realities of life protected. Over time, she begins to admire David, whom she sees as unruly, disobedient, and even a rude man. Malik, on the other hand, is considering marrying his daughter Gulfam to a wealthy mining boss named Ali Jelek. So, Lawless Lands is a story about the revolt of the miners against the established orders. Number 7. Victorious Mehmed. The Victorious Mehmed series is about the legendary story of Mehmed and his friends in the Ottoman state prepared for the First World War, the only dream being the resurrection and salvation of the state, and nothing more than love in the heart. Mehmed, who is the subject of Dar al-Funun, does not hesitate to show any kind of sacrifice and effort for his homeland. For this purpose, he participates in Osmanic Taburari, where Suleiman military bey is located, and most capable soldiers are selected, ensures a great struggle, and goes to the front. Number 6. The Club. Set in the 1950s, the series takes its name from a very popular nightclub of that time. In the series, we mostly witness Matilda's life story. She's a former employee of a certain club. Matilda is released from prison and she tries to establish a new life again. Matilda, who wants to re-strengthen her ties with her daughter, has also to deal with Ismet, who is a rebellious boy of Istanbul's para. He is also the boyfriend of Matilda's daughter. However, Matilda is trying to keep her daughter away from Ismet. This is not the only problem in Matilda's life. Everything is very busy at the club she got a job at. The club, which was like a table of wolves before Matilda, takes a completely different turn with Matilda. Matilda manages to make it a warm home and softens the war between club's boss Orhan and star artist Selim. Number 5. Once Upon a Time in Cyprus. In 1963, the Greek and Turkish citizens of Cyprus are living peacefully side by side with no problems. The well-to-do Dareli family lived happily and running a very successful business on the island. Then one day their families along with the other Turkish families were attacked in what is today known as the Bloody Noel. Many members of many families are torn apart, many are displaced from their homes and villages, seeking refuge whenever they find. The leader of the Dareli family, Kemal, becomes the leader of thousands of Turks who are on the road looking for refuge. Ankara sends to the island an undercover investigator who arrives in the city of Lefkasa and who changes the course of history. He becomes the secret hero of Iceland, only known as Anarkali, who has now been temporarily separated from his fiancée. Upon her arrival, their little family becomes intertwined with the Dereli family. Number 4. Alparslan, the Great Seljuk. It's an epic journey filled with love, secrets, and struggle for justice and order in the world. On the day that the Seljuk Sultan will appoint his heir, he receives the news that the Byzantines killed innocent Turks, including women and children. He orders an expedition to Anatolia. Mysterious assassins attack the Seljuk Maliks who went on a campaign. The traces of the attack take Alparslan to a place he never expected. While Alparslan is after the assassins, he saves the life of a Turkmen girl named Akja Hatun, who escaped from Byzantine persecution. However, he is unaware of the secrets Ankara hides behind her beauty. Number 3. Midnight at the Para Palace. The plot follows Isra, a young journalist, as she meets the famed Para Palace Hotel in Istanbul. When Isra is assigned to write about the hotel, she unintentionally discovers the room 411 is a portal to the year 1919. She travels back in time and becomes embroiled in a political plot. Isra now has to protect the flow of history and the future with the help of Mehmed, the clever hotel manager. When Isra meets the attractive and mysterious Halit, the owner of Istanbul's craziest club, she finds that nothing in 1999 Istanbul is as it seems, and that no one is who they seem to be. Number 2. Wounded Love. Wounded Love is the story of one of the most tragic heroes of this time, a hero who is commanded to face the ruination of his family while he can do nothing to stop. A woman forced to choose between her family and repressed womanhood. This is the story of the rebirth of a nation. Miralay, a major who served in Ottoman army towards the end of the Balkan War, is a patriotic soldier. He is passionate lover of his wife Azizi and a compassionate father to his children Ali Kamal, Yildiz and Hilal, and a good son to his mother, Hasibe Hanim. Yildiz is a beautiful girl with high eyes and Halil is a patriotic and combative young girl. Number 1. Constantine and Shura. The series is about the adventures of two people in love who are forced to leave their lives and family behind and escape to Istanbul during the Russian Revolution. The journey of Constantine, a handsome lieutenant, and Shura, the beautiful daughter of a noble Russian family, tells their tale from the days of magnificence in Petrograd. So that's all for today's video. I hope you'll all like this and we'll be back soon with a new video. Till then, keep supporting and take care.